Peppers are so versatile, and whether you're using them to season something else or as the main dish, you can't go wrong with stuffed bell peppers. Let's get into how to do this. You're going to start out with some ground beef, and you're going to season it with some seasoning salt, some Lowry's I like, and then follow up with some Italian seasoning or just some oregano if you don't like the full Italian blend. And then come behind that with some black pepper. And again, get it all in your beef, because that beef is gonna be a center part of your bell pepper, and you want to taste it when you bite into it. Now, I'm an onion girl, so you're gonna sprinkle some onions, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some more because I like onions. And then you're gonna let that simmer up and fry. And while that's frying in the frying pan, you're going to go ahead and slice and clean out your bell peppers. Season them with some salt and pepper, just some simple salt and pepper. That's it. And then get them ready to go into the oven or the air fryer. I do the air fryer at 350 for 5 minutes. Now back to the ground beef. I add a little garlic powder and then come in behind it with some fire roasted tomatoes, and gonna stir it up in there. Let that season into that ground beef. So as we get ready to put it in the pepper, it is going to taste delicious. It's going to be really, really delicious. And now setting up our peppers after they come out of the air fryer, just a little toasted, I go in with some mashed potatoes. I use mashed potatoes instead of the traditional rice that most people use for the stuffed peppers, because it tastes more like a meal to me, and the creaminess of the potatoes just really just acts as a wonderful bed for the ground beef. So once you smooth and layer those potatoes at the bottom, come on in with that beef mix and make sure that they're stuffed all the way in your bell pepper. And once you get them all in, go back in and top it off again, just to make sure that, first of all, it's stuffed in the pepper really well, and then you layer it enough so that it sits on top as well. Now, some people put creamy cheddar cheese in the mix, especially if you have kids, just to make it good for them, because it is still a vegetable and they recognize it as a vegetable. But I'm telling you, I like mine just like this, and I top mine with the cheese. I went in here with a little bit of Parmesan and cheddar cheese on the top, just to kind of give it that topping and flavor. Kind of reminds me of a taco, like a vegetable taco. So at any rate, top it off with that, and then I put it back in the air fryer again for another 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how crispy you like it. And this is what you get. I like mine toasted up well, because I would like to be able to cut into the pepper and be able to just have it just break wide open and give me all of the flavor, all of the goodness that I've set up. So I've garnished it with some tomatoes, a little bit of parsley there, fresh parsley, and sprinkled it again, and that's it. There's the bite, and that's what makes it beautiful.